map. I think you're probably right. I think that's the biggest reason.
Okay, well, let's do the player intros. In the bottom right, they could go out with a loss in this game, but here we have Saitama sticking with the yellow trolls. We've got GLHFs in chat. And Levatus up in the top left. One game away from tournament victory. And they have swapped to Elves for this game.
Yeah, I really like that pick for him, especially because this map can really be decided around maybe the 10 or 12 minute mark once all the sectors have been claimed, and the Elves can get a really massive power spike by doing Guardian spam, which also have the benefit Guardians can that's a tier 1 unit for the Elves that they can swap between melee and ranged, and so he had so much success with the crossbows of the dwarves. And so, when he's fighting Saitama's army, he can go ranged mode. If Saitama, isn't present and he wants to kill buildings, he can switch to melee and just hack any flag to pieces in seconds.
Okay, let's take a look at the starting route. So, interestingly, Levitus is going clockwise, and Saitama is deciding to go counterclockwise with these clears.
Yeah. Which, notably, in our previous games, everyone has been taking, the route Saitama is currently taking. Levatus is mixing it up. Which is interesting. Although, now he is doubling back. Huh. I don't think I've seen this exact route before. I wonder what the motivation is.
That is very interesting, actually. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Maybe he has an idea of expecting this smasher to come across. This is something we've seen a lot from Saitama. Does he actually see that? Yeah, he actually spots it. Yeah,
it's such a standard play.
So he does spot it, so he knows the smasher's there. And that is gonna, I guess, well, Saitama's kind of panicking, I think. Like, he's moving it back and forth. He isn't quite entirely sure what to do with the smasher now.
Yeah, I guess maybe he's trying to finish off that spectral wolf, which I find a little surprising in that that can just be resummoned by the ranger without any real cost. But maybe he just doesn't want the wolf to be keeping tabs on the smasher.
Yeah, that's a good point. And yeah, we're just gonna see, new wolf get summons. And yeah, Levitus' business as usual. Like, actually, the wolf's going back. Is the wolf?
Huh. I'm guessing he wants to prevent harassment by the smasher onto his workers and is using the wolf to do it. One thing that's a little unfortunate for him is he was trying to interrupt the creeping in the bottom left, and it looks like Saitama's going to be able to finish it off. Maybe not, though. If he can get off the AoE, that would be big, but cannot quite do it in time. Only gets one creep steal.
Yeah, so he only gets a little bit of damage. But this is like kind of nice harass. And now he gets to teleport out. And actually, now I think he recognizes, hey, if the plague bringer is down there, I can go clear this top right camp, and that's fine.
Indeed. I found it a little interesting. He skips over the one base, which I think is smart. It's not an especially important base in the early to mid game, since it has like wood basically, and it has your tier 4 or tier 3 resource, but that isn't going to matter for a while. And what does matter a lot more are these Medusa, which Saitama has started clearing.
Yeah, we're seeing that, the strength of the early game trolls here. They're just going to be chomping through these. But I guess Levatus, I mean, can Ranger clear these? Like, I don't quite think Wolf is that strong, but could definitely...
She's not bad at it. She's not as good as the Plaguebringer and the trolls, but she's no slouch. And especially, I like what he's doing here, just getting that upgrade started, and once that has finished, the wolf can soak damage, the outpost will be able to provide DPS, and it won't be the fastest clear, but it will get cleared. And it doesn't look like Saitama's able to punish it all.
Yeah, having the outpost up, actually, that's going to help prevent punishment. So
Exactly. So I really like that you know, it cost him a little health, it cost him a couple of potions, but I really like that he just ran in and secured the base. I would like if he tried to maybe get aggro onto his wolf rather than the hero, but I'm guessing he's doing some economy management. As long as he doesn't get his hero killed, this should be okay.
yeah, hero's just gonna get out with just enough health. I don't know if this is gonna be like a potion needed to be popped or anything.
Certainly, and he did get a decent number from the camp clear, but not health potions, which he very desperately needs. That's a little unfortunate for him. He's does wind up needing to give away a fair good bit of XP as well as the remaining potions from the camp. But he's wisely retreating to recover the ranger's health, and then can presumably come back in to stop any potential attempt from Saitama to take the base.
Yeah.
But he actually walks away.
And we're just taking a quick look at what the item buys are right here. Picks up blue armor and just like 7 health potions. Okay. Makes sense.
Saitama cleverly is ignoring the established outposts and going for these flags which haven't been upgraded yet.
Makes sense, yeah. If there's like a free opportunity to get some damage. I mean, trolls, they seemed all about like getting a bit of an advantage in this early game, so
yeah. And I guess that was the problem on the first map, is they were kind of playing solitaire for the first, 7 or 8 minutes.
yeah, and in this case, yeah, like this is looking really nice for Saitama. I feel like he feels very comfortable playing on this map as well.
Understandable.
Oh
no!
I don't know what happened there, but that hero should not have died. I feel like that hero should have ran.
I agree. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened either.
Because now that's a level 5 Plaguebringer, and
that's really bad. He had the Godstone right there too. He could have hopped through and kind of recovered. Maybe there was some weird, like he clicked it out and maybe misclicked, or I don't know. That was unfortunate.
maybe a teleport that got interrupted, something like that.
Yeah, that's also possible. Is he started the teleport and the Plaguebringer didn't interrupt? I don't know.
But Ranger's already back,
Yep.
so not
Back in full health, which is nice.
yeah, not the end of the world. But I guess there's not really any creeps left. And
Yeah.
you're up against a level 5 Plaguebringer, so
Yeah. Yeah, it's some hero kills don't matter much, but that one I think was on the more impactful side. On the other hand, he is developing his economy pretty well. I don't know that he's going tier 2 quite yet. No, he has not. And the elves do really like their iron units. Looks like they may be going for a base trade. Which, certainly if Saitama's, or excuse me, if Levatus is able to take this out, that's the more important sector of the two. But the question is, can he take it out in time?
I don't know. This Eye of the Tribe's looking very tanky. There's also a bunch of these smashers coming in.
And the Guardians, they have good DPS, but they don't have a lot of durability.
Yeah, I mean, there's like I see one of them going down there already. A bunch more looking for injured.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Although, funnily, the eye banner in the top right wasn't able to be completely put down.
I mean, maybe he felt like he needed to get in to save his Eye of the Tribe. But that is unfortunate for him, for sure.
But at this point, yeah, Saitama's definitely in the driving seat right now.
There's no doubt. Now, having said that, Levatus is getting to his tier 2, and he doesn't have many sectors, but they're just about all iron sectors. So if he can hold on and stabilize, that, may let him get back into this.
And he is actually going to push this force back.
Yeah. Those Guardians, if they go into ranged mode, it can be really tough to push into a base against that. But I think he needs to back up really quickly, or he's going to lose that hero once again.
Yeah,
there we go.
Retreats. I think dropped a potion there.
The wolf is just hanging out. I like it.
I mean, does the wolf give anything if it dies? Does it give XP?
It gives some. It's not a huge amount.
Okay, so I guess at this point, if they're already level 5, it's kind of just like worth it to
Yeah.
use it to zone.
And I was thinking, oh no, Levatus didn't hit level 5, but like we were saying at the start, that actually doesn't really matter for the Ranger. And so this is fine. Levatus is, I think, kind of stabilizing. He's on tier 2. Let's see. He's got 3 iron mines going up in the north, which I guess is the base he feels is safest. And if he can get those going, he will, I think be able to come back here real quick.
Oh, that plague bolt. Okay, I don't know if it killed anything.
It killed one.
Is the dot going to kill anything? No. So it actually wasn't so bad.
That depends entirely, though, on whether or not they're going to have to fight here in a second. Which, so far, Levatus has done a really good job of posturing in such a way that Saitama's not really able to accomplish too much. Having said that, looks like reinforcements are going to maybe get picked off here. Just the one does. That's not so bad. Saitama with 80 supply just about versus Levatus's 54.
Okay, yeah, Saitama's just going to go for this. He's going to try and get this round of growth. Actually doing a nice job with like using these throwers to kind of zone. Yep. But and yeah, Levatus is having to dedicate here. Like if he doesn't want to lose this base, and oh, that's another plague bolt. That's a lot of damage.
Yeah. That is unfortunate.
And yeah, well,
I mean, on the plus side, who doesn't want a Game 3 Grand Finals?
Also true.
Levatus is being a good sport here, and, keeping it interesting. Yeah, this Shrine of Growth is going down. We're up to 98 supply versus 33. He is, now I will say, he has gotten his iron production going. I think that he had a grove in there, if I'm not mistaken, and has lost it. So he needs to get more production going and actually get those iron units pumping out. Right now he's got a bunch queued up in his one grove. And if he can do that, then, once again, that could easily let him kind of turn things around. Takes that top right flag, but in comes Saitama to take out potentially this Shrine of Growth and the grove. Levatus really cannot afford to lose this base.
Yeah, that's a lot of his production right there. And okay, we've got some wardens coming out, but I don't know if that's going to be enough to deal with. There's just so much troll here right now.
Yeah. Yeah, Saitama's just done such a good job of bleeding the elf army on each engagement. And now
Levatus just taps out. He's just like, yeah, you know what? This is over. That's sorry for the sad match. I mean, it happens. I mean, I feel like, game 2, you're on your opponent's counter-pick map. It's not going to go the way you want it to. And he was playing elves, he's been playing dwarves all day, so...
Yeah. Yeah, and, I was saying earlier, I feel like this map is pretty good in terms of, not necessarily having a race favored. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is a pro-troll map. And certainly not a pro-dwarf map.
Yeah.
So
I'm just looking at the Grasslands stream right now. Yeah, there was a big lead here, XP-wise. I think, yeah. Saitama just hit level 5, and there's actually, Levatus didn't get a single XP point for, like, the second half of the game.
Oh my god. You hate to see it.
You do. Actually, does that mean you just didn't lose a single unit?
It wouldn't be the first Saitama game where that happened.
Okay. Well, I guess he did. I guess maybe he killed one while the hero was down or something, but...
So that's actually something that's interesting is, if the hero's corpse is in an area, it still kind of gains the XP around it.
Okay, that makes sense.
I'm not exactly sure of the mechanics of that, but what I said is at least approximately correct.
All right, yeah.
Uh,
We'll look at this. Yeah, like I just look at the army graph, and it's just like a straight line up there for Saitama. So
oh yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, and
definitely
you can
played
see
very well
just
there.
that bleed I was mentioning. You just constantly picking off units here and there, and then by the time they got to the confrontation, he just had too much of an edge.
But anyway, we got game 3 to get into, so let's make haste.
Indeed, yeah, it's all set up, ready to rock.